2026 is already shaping up to be a massive year for Indian cinema. Big directors, powerful star collaborations, ambitious sequels, and completely fresh concepts. The lineup looks incredibly exciting, from high-scale action thrillers to grand mythological epics and intense dramas. The variety alone makes it one of the most promising years in recent times. So in today's video, I will be sharing the Indian films I am most excited about, projects that have either revealed just a glimpse or already created serious buzz, but all of them have something special that makes me curious and hopeful. These are the films I genuinely can't wait to experience on big screen, so let's get started. Number 22, V1. It's a folk mythological thriller starring Tamanna Bhatia and Siddharth Malhotra in the lead roles. What makes this project interesting for me is the director, Deepak Kumar Mishra, the creator behind Panchayat and Permanent Roommates. Panchayat is easily one of my absolute favorite shows because of how simple and beautifully written it is. However, the film is being produced by Ekta Kapoor, and that honestly makes me a little skeptical about how the final product will turn out. But not much about the story has been revealed yet, but with this director and cast involved, it's still a project I am curious to see. Number 21, Palichatambi. Directed by Dijo Jose Anthony, the filmmaker behind the gripping courtroom drama Januman. That film handled its theme with intensity and strong writing, so seeing him return with a much larger canvas is definitely exciting. The film stars Tovino Thomas in the lead, set in Kerala's high ranges during the late 1950s and early 1960s. The story explores the lives of migrant farming communities, their struggles, survival and resistance against feudal powers, while also touching on themes of faith and local politics. With its period setting and powerful subject, the film sounds quite ambitious on paper. If the storytelling lands well, it has the potential to become a strong and compelling period drama. Number 20, Patriot. Directed by Mahesh Narayanan, the filmmaker behind the powerful crime drama Malik starring Fahad Fasil. Malik was an intense and well-crafted film, so seeing him return with a much bigger project immediately grabbed my attention. What makes Patriot even more exciting is its massive cast, featuring legends like Mammootty, Fahad Fasil, Mohanlal and Nayanthara. The film is a political spy thriller revolving around covert operations dealing with a national security crisis and a surveillance conspiracy. With that premise and a cast like this, it definitely sounds like an ambitious and high-stakes thriller.
Patriot.
Number 19, Vatu, biopic of Billion Bros. This film is a sequel of 2024's film Vara, biopic of Billion Boys. The original film was a really enjoyable slice of life comedy drama that captured the chaotic yet relatable lives of young boys and a girl. Now this part will continue the story of Billion brothers, explore their friendship, struggles and everyday life as they navigate adulthood. Since the first film had a very natural charm and humor, it will be interesting to see how the sequel expands that world while keeping the same slice of life grounded vibe. Number 18, Lahore 1947. A period action drama directed by Rajkumar Santoshi and produced by Amir Khan Productions, which makes me a little skeptical about how the final film will shape up. Set against the backdrop of partition of India in 1947, the film features a strong cast including Sunny Deol, Preeti Zinta, Ali Faisal and Abhimanyu Singh. The film is inspired by an acclaimed play, though that source material also makes me a bit uncertain about how it will translate onto the big screen. And the music is composed by A.R. Rahman, and honestly I don't have a lot of faith on him right now as a music director because his recent work hasn't been as good and memorable as his earlier classics. So it will be interesting to see whether he manages to deliver something truly impactful here with such strong cast and a powerful historical backdrop. Number 17, Airadi. It is an upcoming action thriller directed by Arun Anirudhan. The film features an exciting lead cast including Tovino Thomas, Basil Joseph and Vineet Srinivasan. The story revolves around an student who revives a band college festival, which eventually sparks a rivalry that turns the celebration into chaos. From what have been revealed so far, the film looks like it's aiming to be a mixed high-energy action with emotional drama. The announcement video itself was quite impressive, and the potential face-off between Tovino Thomas and Basil Joseph already makes the film intriguing. The music is composed by Vishnu Vijay, and with this cast and premise, it will definitely be interesting to see how this college rivalry will unfold unfold on screen. Number 16, Love and War, an upcoming romantic war drama directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali. The film stars Ranbir Kapoor, Alia Bhatt and Vicky Kaushal with Booman Irani in a supporting role. The story is set to revolve around a dramatic love triangle set against a military backdrop, where Ranbir Kapoor and Vicky Kaushal reputedly play intense and strong-willed army officers or pilots caught in a tug-of-war for love. With its war setting and emotional conflicts, the film aims to combine high-stakes drama with Bhansali's signature grand-style storytelling. But personally, I am not a fan of Bhansali, and I also didn't like his last film Gangubai Kathiawadi. But with this cast and a story set against a war backdrop, it will be interesting to see how the film eventually turns out. Number 15, Bhut Bangla, a horror comedy directed by Priyadarshan, and the biggest reason this film is getting so much attention is the reunion of Priyadarshan with Akshay Kumar. The duo has delivered several memorable comedies in the past, so seeing them collaborating again after a long time definitely makes this project interesting. Along with Akshay Kumar, the film features a strong cast including Paresh Rawal, Tabu and Vamika Gabbi, with supporting roles played by actors like Rajpal Yadav Asrani, Jisu Sen Gupta and Rajesh Sharma. Some reports suggest Akshay Kumar may be playing a character somewhat similar to his playful Garam Masala persona, possibly juggling multiple romantic interests before the story takes a supernatural turn. The music is composed by Preetham, and the first song and teaser were honestly a bit underwhelming. Still, with Priyadarshan returning to this genre and such a large ensemble cast, it will be interesting to see how the film eventually turns out. Number 14, NTR-Neel, the collaboration between Junior NTR and director Prashant Neel, tentatively titled Dragon, promises a large-scale action spectacle. The story reportedly follows a ruthless underworld figure played by Junior NTR, a man who rises from the lower ranks of the criminal world to become a powerful and undisputed mafia leader. The narrative is expected to combine intense action with strong emotional beats as rival gangs clash in a brutal power struggle. What also makes the project intriguing is its scale and setting. Reports suggest that the film will feature international locations, including sequences shot in Africa, giving the story a broader and more global backdrop. Visually, the film also take a different route compared to Prashant Neel's previous work like KGF and Sarar Part 1, which were known for their dark, gritty tone. Instead, this project is expected to present a more vibrant and colorful visual style while still retaining the director's signature intensity. The film stars Rukmani Vasant alongside Junior NTR, with music composed by Ravi Basroor. With such a powerful combination of talent, let's hope the film delivers something interesting. Number 13 में वापस आऊंगा. It is an upcoming film directed by Imtiaz Ali and starring Diljit Dosanjh. The film reunites the duo after their critically acclaimed collaboration Amar Singh Chamkila, which has naturally created a lot of curiosity around this film. The film is described as a heartfelt story of love and longing set against a deeply personal yet expensive backdrop, with reports suggest it could be a period drama set in the 1940s, exploring a romance shaped and challenged by the turbulent events surrounding the partition of India. Alongside Diljit Dosanjh, the film features a strong ensemble cast that includes Nasruddin Shah, Vedang Raina and Sharwari. With Imtiaz Ali's signature storytelling style and a historical setting filled with emotion and conflict, the film has the potential to deliver a moving and memorable cinematic experience. Number 12, AA22. This ambitious project is currently in development is the collaboration between Allu Arjun and director Atlee, often referred as AA22X-A6. The film is shaping up to be a massive pan-Indian spectacle. The project reportedly going to be in sci-fi action genre and is expected to be extremely heavy on technology and visual effects. Early reports suggest the story could explore themes like parallel world and rebirth, giving it a scale rarely attempted in Indian cinema. The film also features a major ensemble cast including Deepika Padukone, Mrunal Thakur and Janhvi Kapoor, with music composed by Anirudh Ravichandran. Given the enormous scale being discussed, I feel I can only make any judgment about the film once something concrete is revealed. Until there is actual footage, a teaser or some clear look at what the film is trying to achieve, it's definitely difficult for me to form an opinion. A film of this magnitude could turn out to be something truly groundbreaking, but with such ambition, there is also the possibility of it becoming one of the biggest blunders in Indian cinema if things don't come together the right way. Number 11, Mollywood Times, a satirical drama directed by Abhinav Sundar Nayak, the director behind the cult and my personal favorite Mukundan Unni Associates. The film stars Naslin alongside Sangeet Pratap, known for Premalu, from what have been revealed revealed so far, the film offers a behind-the-scene look at the film industry and is often described as a love-hate letter to cinema. Interestingly, the film's poster hints that the story may not be purely fictional. Instead, it appears to be inspired by the real truths and inner working of the industry, which makes the premise even more intriguing. And the another exciting aspect of the project is the music, which is composed by Jakes Bijoy. This film can turn out to be a fascinating watch. Number 10, Drishyam 3, the highly anticipated final chapter of the gripping thriller franchise, directed by Abhishek Pathak and based on the story by Jeetu Joseph. The film continues the story after the event of Drishyam 2. The narrative is once again expected to revolve around the Salgaonkar family, with Vijay Salgaonkar facing a new wave of complications as the past refuses to stay buried. Reports suggest the story will involve a much deeper and more intense investigation into Vijay's action, potentially uncovering secrets that were hidden for years. Given how cleverly the previous films handle suspense and storytelling, the third installment is expected to raise the stakes even further as the long-running game of cat and mouse finally reaches its conclusion.
क्योंकि कहानी अभी खत्म नहीं हुई है, आखिरी हिस्सा बाकी है.
Number 9, Januman, an upcoming mythological superhero film directed by Prashant Verma. The film is sequel to the 2024's blockbuster Hanuman. This film will star Rishab Shetty in the role of Lord Hanuman, with Rana Daggubati also playing an important role. After the massive success of Hanuman, expectations around this sequel are naturally very high. The story is set to explore the divine promise Hanuman made to Sri Ram, connecting events from the Treta Yuga to the present-day Kali Yuga. The narrative is expected to blend mythology, faith and superhero storytelling on a much larger scale. With its deep roots in Indian mythology and its connection to expanding cinematic universe, Jai Hanuman is shaping up to be a high-stakes and culturally rich spectacle. Number 8, Godachari 2. After the success of Godachari, Adivyashesh returns as Agent Gopi in G2, and this time the scale looks much bigger. The film is directed by Vinay Kumar and reportedly mounted on a budget of 100 crore, signaling a clear step up from the first film. One of the most interesting additions to the cast is Imran Hasmi, who joins the film in a major role. Alongside him, Vamika Gabbi plays the female lead. Unlike the first film, this installment is expected to move beyond India and dive into an international spy mission, giving the story a much larger and more global canvas. I really enjoyed the first film. The action was sharp, the story was genuinely engaging, and while watching it, it almost felt like a slick Hollywood-style spy thriller rather than a typical Indian action film. Because of that, my expectations from the sequel are quite high. If it manages to retain the tight storytelling of the first part while expanding the scale, G2 could turn out to be something really exciting. Number 7, Jailer 2. It brings back Rajinikanth, reuniting him with the director after the massive success of Jailer, and if the first film was big, this sequel looks like it's aiming to be even bigger. The film reportedly features a huge ensemble of stars. Mohanlal is expected to return as Matthew, while Siva Rajkumar is also part of the lineup. Interestingly, Mithun is also set to play a key antagonist role in the film. The cast further includes Vinayakan and comedian Santhanam. While the exact plot is still under wraps, the film is expected to deliver a stylish, high-energy action spectacle, while some reports suggest that the story may revolve around a clash of powerful personalities, setting up intense confrontations between multiple larger-than-life characters. And of course, the music is once again handled by Anirudh Ravichandran, whose soundtrack played a huge role in the energy and popularity of the first film. With Rajinikanth returning and such a massive lineup of stars involved, Jailer 2 already feels like a major event film. Number 6, Toxic, a fairy tale for grown-ups. A massive action thriller starring Yash and directed by Geetu Mohandas, reportedly mounted on a budget of 600 crore. The film is easily one of the most expensive projects currently in Indian cinema. The story is set to dive into the dark and dangerous world of drug cartel in Goa, blending the tone of gangster drama. The film will explore themes like power, manipulation and revenge, with the narrative told through a female gaze. The cast is also quite impressive, featuring Nayanthara, Kiara Advani, Huma Qureshi, Tara Sutaria and Rukmani Vasant, with Yash appearing in dual role. Many people have hope on Geetu Mohandas as a director, but she has only made 2 independent films so far, and jumping from that to handle a film of this massive scale feel like a huge leap. The only reason I am still excited is yes, this is his return after KGF Chapter 2, and that alone brings a lot of curiosity. If the film manages to deliver a stylish, gripping gangster story with strong action and memorable moments, it could be something really entertaining. For now, my hope is simply that it should focus on telling a solid story and deliver a powerful mass entertainer.
Fucking manners.
Number 5 King. It is an action thriller directed by Siddharth Anand and produced by Red Chillies Entertainment. The film puts Shahrukh Khan in a darker and more menacing avatar and pairs him on screen with Suhana Khan. The cast itself is stacked. Alongside them, the film features Deepika Padukone, Anil Kapoor, Rani Mukherjee, Arshad Varsi and Jaideep Ahlawat, with Abhishek Bachchan reportedly playing the main antagonist. The story is set to revolve around a mentor-discipline dynamic, with SRK playing a gritty, dangerous figure with a sharp, intimidating presence. There are also rumors that the film might be the remake of French classic Leon the Professional, though that hasn't been confirmed yet. Musically, the film brings back together Sachin Jiggar for the songs and Anirudh for the background score. For me, the biggest reason to look forward to this film is simple. SRK, his screen presence alone can carry massive moments. I am also a big fan of Anirudh's music, so that is another exciting element. As for Siddharth Anand, my expectations are a bit cautious. Hopefully, the film focuses on delivering solid, stylish mass entertainment without getting weighted down by the forced narratives. Number 4 Ranabali. It is an upcoming historical action drama directed by Rahul Sankrityan. His last film Shyam Singaroy had a very strong second half, although the Devdasi angle felt exaggerated and historically inaccurate, so I really hope this film avoids that kind of unnecessary distortion and focuses on telling a powerful and grounded story. The film draws inspiration from real life events that took place between 1852 and 1878, depicting the devastating famine and exploitation of the Rayalaseema region during British rule. Millions of lives were lost during that period, so the historical background itself is incredibly intense and tragic. If the film captures the scale and emotions properly, it could become a very impactful historical drama. And what makes the project even more exciting is the reunion of Vijay Deverakonda and Rashmika Mandanna after Dear Comrade. I really liked their chemistry in both Geeta Govindam and Dear Comrade, so seeing them share the screens again definitely adds to the anticipation. And the music is composed by Ajay Atul, whose work often adds tremendous emotional weight to a film. If everything falls into place, Ranabali has the potential to be a very gripping and memorable cinematic experience. Number 3 The Paradise. It is going to be a period action drama starring Nani and directed by Srikanth Odela. This marks their second collaboration after the blockbuster Dasra, which was a very strong film with many memorable moments. Because of that, this reunion already feels exciting. The story set in 1980s revolves around a tribe fighting for their rights and citizenship while facing deep-rooted systematic oppression. The premise itself sounds powerful, but what makes it even more intriguing is the gritty, high-energy tone the film seems to be aiming for. In fact, some people have even described it as India's version of Mad Max, which gives you an idea of the kind of raw intensity the film might have. The film also features Raghav Jual as the main antagonist, with music composed by Anirudh. Honestly, everything revealed about this project so far feels on point for me. The setting, the theme, the director-actor combination, all of it looks very promising. If the film manages to execute its vision properly, The Paradise could do wonders at the box office. Number 2 Ramayan Part 1. Directed by Nitish Tiwari and planned as a two-parter historical epic, and the cast itself feels like an event. Ranbir Kapoor as Sri Ram, Sai Pallavi as Mata Sita, Yash as Ravan, Sunny Deol as Hanumanji and Ravi Dubey as Lakshman. The scale is massive with huge budget of 4,000 crore for both parts, IMAX Vision, VFX by DNEG and music by A.R. Rahman and Hans Zimmer. But the recently released introduction video feels like a mix of excitement and concern. The Ayodhya scenes and human portions look good, but the Demons VFX feels inconsistent and inspired, and I am still a bit unsure about Ranbir Kapoor as Sri Ram. I think that clarity will only come once I hear him speak or once I see some dialogues land from his mouth. More than anything, what felt missing to me was the divine and emotional essence, because Ramayan isn't about scale, it's about emotion, purity and connection, and that feeling didn't fully come through in this introduction video. But the good part is the maker of film still has time, and that is the biggest hope. And if they manage to refine the VFX and bring in that spiritual depth, this film can turn out to be something truly special. Let's hope the film prove me and everyone wrong and create history. Number 1, Dhurandhar The Revenge. This wasn't just a film, it felt like an event. After the massive impact of first part, expectations were sky high, and now that the film has already been released and I already watched it twice in theaters, and it was an experience. A film running close to 4 hours, yet it stays disengaging throughout is honestly rare. It never really feels exhausting, and that is the biggest achievement in itself. The film delivers exactly what you expect from it: raw, intense and brutal action, but with a scale that feels much bigger this time. But more than just the action or scale, what really makes this film special for me is the impact it can have. The way it approaches the spy genre, the treatment, the execution. It genuinely feels like this film will influence Indian cinema for a long time, and that is exactly why Dhurandhar The Revenge is number 1 for me. So those were the Indian films I am most excited about right now. With such a diverse lineup of big spectacles, intense dramas and unique stories, 2026 already looks like a very exciting year for Indian cinema. Let me know in the comments which film you are most excited for, and if there is any project you think should have been on this list, comment it down below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep exploring good cinema.